A warm welcome, my dear students. So this is the second part of your software quality. So far we have discussed four important of your software quality in your first part. And in this second part, we are going to discuss about practical software quality measures and product versus process quality management and techniques and quality plan. So the first topic is your quality measures. So your metrics is nothing but your measurement, right? So far we have discussed your definition and your introduction and all the importance of your software quality, and now we are going to have a measurement in your software quality. How we are going to have a measurement in your software? So there are two basic things which we are focusing in your software quality. One is your end product software measurement, and another thing is your in process quality measurement. That is, end product is what? The final product delivery, and the in process quality metrics or measurement is what? When we are developing your software, we will have some process, and that process will have some quality method. That is what? In process quality measurement or metrics. So we are having three types of your software metrics. The three basic things is your product metrics or measurement, process metrics, and project metrics. So product metrics, it will include your size of your project or your complexity, your design feature, performance, and quality level. You may easily differ your product, process, and project. The product, which deals with the size of your software product and the complexity inside your product and the design features, performance, and quality level of your software product. This measurement will comes under your product measurement or product metrics. Process metrics is what? What are the improving method you are going to be used on developing and your maintaining activities of your software? The processing, the process method, what kind of method you are going to use for your software method while we are developing the software, as well as the final completion or the maintenance of your activities inside your software. It comes under your process metrics. And the third one is your project metrics. This is what all the characteristics will comes inside it. That is, what kind of software developers I'm going to use, on the staffing plan and the life cycle, what I'm going to use for developing the software, the cost, the schedule, and productivity, everything comes under the project measurement. So your software metrics is of three types. One is your product, process, project. Product is what? It will comes under your size of your software, your complexity, your design features, your performance, and quality level. Process metrics is what? It will deals with the improving method, what we are going to be used for developing and as well as maintaining activities of your software. Project metrics is what? It will includes everything like your life cycle of your project, or the staffing plan, or the cost schedule, and everything. So your software quality metrics, again it is having three categories, further categories. These are the product quality metrics, in process quality metrics, and maintenance quality metrics. Product quality is what? The final end user product. In process quality measurement is what? While we are developing, what are the quality metrics or measurements we are having. Maintenance quality metrics are finally at the end user, how we are going to maintain your software. Product quality metrics, it may have some metrics method. First one is mean time to failure. That is, when you are facing some failure, how much time it may take to recover it. So the in between time of failures is what? Mean time to failure. Second one is defect density. That is, when the defect is related to some software size, that is a line of code, how much of line of code, how much of defect I am going to face, the density. For 1 KLOC, that is 1000 lines of code, how many defects I am going to face. This is also one product quality measurement. And customer problem, that is, when you are facing or when we are having some problem with the customer, how we are going to face or how we are going to inculcate all those things with your product. Then customer satisfaction. Surely when you want to measure your customer satisfaction, we will having some survey method. That is, we may ask some questions to them. From their ratings, we may have some metrics for your product. So your product quality metrics includes your mean time to failure, defect density, your customer problem, and customer satisfaction. Next is your in process quality measurement. In process, while we are developing. So when you are developing your software, what are the in process quality measurements we may have is defect density during machine testing. That is defect rate. A formal machine testing, how many defect rate you are going to face. This will be your in process quality measurement. Defect arrival pattern during machine testing. So when the defect arrives and when the defect has been reported, the testing phase will be have some time interval, right? So that is what the pattern during machine testing. Third one is phase based defect removal pattern. That is this will be an extension of your defect density metric during testing. Fourth one is defect removal effectiveness. When we face some defects, how from the front end to the code interaction, how we are going to face or how we are going to remove all the defects from your software. So your defect removal effectiveness will have a formula, that is number of defects found internally divided by number of defects found internally plus externally, whole divided by 100. So whole multiply by 100. This is a formula what we are going to use for DRE. So in process quality metrics, what it will have: defect density during machine testing, defect arrival pattern, phase based defect removal, and defect removal effectiveness. Next one is your maintenance quality metrics. So when we will have a maintenances at the customer side, when you have some bugs or when you have some fixes, so you should have an excellent fix quality for your software. So you should have some management index for your defects, and you should have a proper response time for your defects fixing, and it will be a percent delinquent fixes. And last one is your fix quality, how quickly you are going to fix it is one problem. And another thing is, it should not arise again. If you are having some defects, your customer is facing some defects, you are going to fix that problem, means it should not come again. That is very important. This is for maintenance quality metrics. So what are the things we have discussed? In process quality metrics, product quality metrics, and the last one is maintenance quality metrics. Metrics is nothing but your measurement, don't forget it. Next topic is your product versus process quality management. So how your quality is being managed, and what are the outcome of your quality management? When we are giving a quality product, what will be the outcome? So the benefits will be, it will have some regulatory adherence or compliance. That is, it will have some licensing, it will have some auditing. All those things will be good, and it will have some respond to process variation. It may have some proper response time, and it will have some productivity in their cost what we are using for manufacturing, and the real-time quality related information. These are very important and real-time benefits while we are having a good quality software. And process quality management is the process while we are developing a software, what are the present technology what we are using, because in this marketplace we have to develop a software which should attain this particular recent marketplace, right? Then only your software will be reach all over the customer, then it will have some goodwill to your organization. So the technology what we are going to be used inside the while we are developing a process project or a software should be a very good thing, and it should be supported by sophisticated design, that it will be a good user friendly, and it will be so that it can reach to all the businessmen. And next thing is the quality process specialize some efficient development and delivery. That is, it should have some method. The customer should experience some best method for your software, so that they will have some success to your clients. So your product should be reach all over to your customer, as well as it may have some goodwill. And your process what we are using should be satisfy the recent market technology, so that it can be reached very quick. So another thing is, your product and process will be together. That is, we can't divide both the thing. So the form how we are going to, the product is how we are going to develop, and the process how we are going to develop that product. So both the thing will be interrelated. The process what I am going to use to develop a good project or a good software, and the final product will be a quality product. So both the thing will have a relationship. The next one is your quality plan. So before developing a software, we may have some quality plan. The quality plan that must have some requirements for a software. Also, it should be assessed. So whatever quality plan we are having for before developing a software, it should be assessed, so that it should satisfy the functional and non-functional requirements. You know, the functional is your requirements of customer, and non-functional requirement is for the durability or the portability of your software, right? So it should have some organization standards, like what your ISO standards or some compilers. So everything we have to satisfy. That will be your quality plan. So your quality plan has some following parts. The first one is the introduction of your product plans, process description, quality goals, risk and risk management. So we are going to develop a new product. So how we are going to have some introduction for the product. What are the things we have to do for it? Product plans, how I am going to have this product, where I am going to achieve, and everything you have to plan. And the third one is process description, how I am going to process this product, how I am going to develop this project. That is also an important one. Fourth one is your quality goal. So you may have a separate quality for your product, right? It should satisfy, and sometime in somewhat your product has faced some risk, you have to manage all those things risk. So these are the things which we have satisfied with your quality plan. So we have discussed 4 topics as the second part of your software quality, right? So if you want more description, you just refer all those links, and if you are also having any queries, you just text me in the group so that we can use it as a discussion forum. So software quality, we have started with the software quality and we are end up with some techniques or quality plans, right? Thank you.